This is a piece of aluminum I polished right here. And it looks just as good as that chrome up there. It didn't take that long to polish it. That headlight's pretty doggone bright. It's got high and low beam. It's got a blue ring around it. Don't work no more. I don't know what happened. It doesn't work, so something happened. It's these wires that come out of that plug. The green is ground, the blue is bright, the white is low, and this brown wire is supposed to be in that blue looking ring light in there. I think I'm going to take my key niche and I'm going to mount it right here somewhere like that. And I'll be able to just snap that into the angle iron and bolt the angle iron into here. That's what I'm going to do, Mary Lou. I use this big old piece of angle iron right here. Well, I got it as thin as I want it, but now I got to cut this down to about like that. Alright, I got it made here. Took me a little while. Had to cut a little notch on the back, that slot there, so the ignition won't twist when it's in that bracket. But it go right in there somewhere like that. Well, I got one screw in it. You see it on the bottom. I just got to put two more and pop the ignition in there. Now let's see if this ignition gonna fit in there hitting anything. I think it will. Now line up that thing on the bottom right here. Where's that? Right there in that slot. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got a self-ignition. This thing had a 36 gear on the back, 36.2. I think it's either that's a 40 or 41 or 42. I don't know which one. I put that on there. But unfortunately, you can't buy a replacement gear for this BBR rim. Now I called the manufacturer. They told me that there's no replaceable sprocket. And she said, unfortunately, you can't even replace the one that's on there. I said, in other words, what you're telling me, if this sprocket, my other wears out, the 36, they have to buy a whole new rim. She said, correct. Well, I said, that's about as stupid as hell. That is dumb. I said, I won't be buying nothing from y'all no more, you guys no more. I told them, that's what I told them. That's what I mean. I ain't buying nothing there. Plus these rims I got from them, look at that. There's corrosion getting up under this powder coat paint. I don't like powder coat. It's corrosion getting up under it. Let's make it where you see it better. Well, I still can't see it. But that is corrosion. Aggravates the crap out of me. And there's another spot too on here where it is. So, I don't know how you get powder coat paint off. But I want to somehow get this junk off and repaint these rims. I want to get some decals made. And I'm getting decals made for the bike. Since y'all seen the bike, I put a horn on here. The horn, there it is. It's sitting up under there as an electric horn, like a air horn, electric motor. And since I put this 42, whatever it is, 40 or whatever it is, sprocket on the back, I still go 34 miles an hour, but the motor revs up just a little bit higher than it did before. And I wired up, I put the LED light on the front. I got the switch right here. If I turn it on, you can see it coming on. There's low beam, high beam, and see that's low beam, high beam, and off. So that's an $18 light from the outer ring don't work. It did work. It was blue, but I'm gonna change the LED light in, and I'm gonna make it white. I'm gonna turn that ring white. I'm gonna put my own LED light in there. It takes a brown wire that comes out of this light to make that work. And I got most of the controls hooked. Got my blinkers hooked up. I think I'd have ignition on. I got one flasher on here working because these lights right here, they don't work on the flasher. They work on, when I flip that switch over here, it gives this light a constant hot. And the same way it does back here, it gives that light a constant hot. So when I switch the switch, it gives that a constant hot. So in order to get this this is a, not LED, this is a regular old conventional bulb. I had to put an extra flasher tied in to make this work. I don't have a one, I need to know to get this one work. And of course, I told you before, I dump it off the back of the truck and I wore the handle down. I put a new handlebar on here, I still replaced that. I'm gonna buy these new instruments, I found them. Turn the flasher on, all four of them blink, see? That's the flasher switch right there. And got the flashers in the back. I put an ignition switch here. This is a has a two-stage switch in it. It's got a separate ground for, you know, to cut it off, it kills the engine. And I have a ground here. If I want to cut it off, I can cut it off there. So I got two different ones. And this plus this switch has a hot in it. So none of these lights, these blinkers won't work, or flashers won't work. That's stupid, the way they got it wired. I'm gonna go inside and change it. What they done, they ran the same hot wire for the blinker and the flasher, and they come together inside this little black wire harness right here. I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna cut them in two and run two different hot wires. Run one straight to the battery so you have the flashers going when you want it. Not, we gotta have them. Who wants to leave ignition on your bike sitting there with the flashers on there? It's stupid. You remember that plate right here? Well, this is a piece of aluminum I put on there. I polished it up and that's what I got right there. I know it don't look like aluminum, it looks like chrome, but it's not, it's a piece of aluminum. I told you about my disc brake, got them on the front, got this mount mounted, got that working. They work half-ass, you might say. And I got the brakes on the back, brake caliper. I think I already showed you I got this hooked up, and plus I got this hooked up. Both of these, because it seemed like it don't want to stop as well. This stops better, so I put both of them. So what I've done, I put a dual clamp here. Eventually I'm going to put a dual clamp here to where I can have these brakes working with them. That's my plan. And that's my box. Never mind it right now, I just got some stuff written on it. Got a cover go on it. Plus I put an alarm on here. I got a little $20 alarm system I put on here. That's the remote right there. So if I hit lock, that's what it does. I put unlock and go, that's that. Then it has a button to locate it to the parking lot. You push this button, it'll keep whistling. I'm going to hook the headlights to that brick brick. So when the alarm goes, the headlight go brick brick, and these flashers gonna do it. Then these back flashers, they gonna blink. Tail lights gonna blink, and this horn here will bam 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 bam. So it's gonna be freaking loud when I get through it. It'll be, if I'm at a gas station getting some gas and somebody tries to take off with it or mess with it, they gonna be well alarmed. They gonna know that this bike got an alarm on it. All right, we're getting ready to take it out for a stroll and show you. See if you can hear any difference in the RPMs on the engine the last time, this time. The engine is revving up higher. I do have more torque. I got more power to take it off. I got more power in the grass and the dirt and all that kind of stuff. So let's see if we can go for a little ride on this thing. I know y'all ain't got the ride on it. Yeah, I guess you did. I took y'all for a ride. When I had the starts up pretty good. Got to turn this ignition on. Yeah, I put this ignition on here. So it's ready to go.
and the headlight on. Got the blinker on. The blinkers work. I got blinkers, got headlights, I got flashers, got tail lights, got brake lights. It's all on here. Got alarm system. I just wish it's stupid screen on it, so I'm getting a new cluster. Yeah, get a new one of these put on here. And I paint it. And I'm also going to change the engine. I'm going to get rid of this motor down here. I'm going to put a Honda 50cc automatic it's going to be automatic on there. So I got an indicator right there, see the green light on? That's my bright light, my dim, and that's my bright. Now you ain't got an indicator turn signal. This side don't work yet. That's where the blinker goes, but the indicator don't. I'll tell you why in a little bit. Well, for one reason it don't work, because these blinkers got on here, they work with a constant pipe. And this conventional bulb here has to work with a flasher. So I only have one flasher. I'm waiting on internet. I'm waiting to get another flash for the side here. This is my neighborhood where I live at. And of course I live right there. That's my bright, that's my dim. They're pretty bright. And I'll show you my blinkers. Ow! Well, if I pull this here, it's going to be all flashy. Let me turn the headlights off. If I can find it. See, that's the flashes there. They're flashing in the front, and they're flashing in the back. But when I turn this off, I turn this on, the indicator's flashing. This side is only flashing, see? And vice versa, the other side. Just cut that key off and it dies. That's it right there. But let me get this camera off this. Strap here. So anyway, I changed this 36 sprocket here to a 42. Now, through the video, you can't hear. I can't hear no difference, but you can see when I had the 36 sprocket on, this belt right here barely got any lower than what it is now. But now since I put the 42 on the back, this belt goes down here about 1/4 of an inch, and the engine's revving up a little higher, getting a little more RPMs out of it. So I still believe that I need a bigger sprocket on the back, maybe a 45, and that give me some more RPMs on the engine. That give me some more low torque and give me some more high torque. That's just my opinion. Well, that's my horn up under there. But I guess that's about it. I guess we go inside. Oh well, I already showed you my chrome. I think I already showed you that right there. Yeah, I've already showed you that. I think that's just to show. But I do have a 50cc engine I'm gonna put on here, a Honda engine. I'm thinking about it. I already got it. Just think about putting it on there. Hey, remember, don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your motor notification bell, whatever you call that thing, and give me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about between the 36 and the 40. Tell me what you think that might speed this thing up. When I had the 36, it done 34 miles an hour. When I put the 42 on the back, still does 35. But the engine revs higher. But anyway, tell me what you're thinking and what I might can do to make it have a little more power taken off and have a little more power down the road. Catch you later. Appreciate it.